Welcome to MakeItBigTraining.com. I'm Stuart Hayes.
I'm Rich Sayer.
And today we're talking about how a core belief linked to what you do is important to long-term success.
It's true. It's definitely true. Stu, that's important in both career as well as in business. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, Rich, you were talking about how you were sharing with a member of your family the other day.
I was. I have a nephew who is coming of age. He's now 18 years old, and he's looking at his career. And we were actually at a wedding, and we were talking about the next steps he was going to take in his career, and he was asking me questions about, how to be successful in life. And I asked him a few questions, and I kept getting a response which kept leading back to money. Everything he wanted was about money. He wanted to own houses so that they could provide passive income, and at the end of the day, generate more money. And I said, well, what's the money for? Money, as my father would say, is just options. And he wanted more money for more money's sake. And ultimately, I think he was missing the point, and I corrected him on that money is a function. Money is providing you with options, and it's actually important in your life and your career for happiness to be doing something you believe in. Don't you agree, Stu?
Well, I've certainly found that. I know if I look back at the various companies I've been involved with over the years, that probably the most successful one was one that my heart wasn't in. And even though it was something that was making a lot of money, we did $1 million of sales in the first year, it didn't really resonate with me. It wasn't based on something that was important to me, and for that reason, I found it really, really tough to get up out of bed and to be committed to it for a long term.
Absolutely. Look, I've had that happen to me, but on the other side of the equation, I've created some intellectual property that others saw great value in, and I had other business people come to me and say, look, we'd like you to take that to market, and we'd like to be involved. And although there was the potential to make a lot of money in that particular product, my heart wasn't in it. I was committed to a different type of life and to another field. And the cost of pursuing that opportunity would have been turning my back on what I really, truly loved. So in that instance, I didn't pursue the opportunity. Now, some of you at home might be saying, well, why didn't you just sell the idea? And certainly that did go through my mind. But unfortunately, in this instance, the intellectual property or the idea was so entwined into me as a person that I couldn't just handball it or sell it to someone else without walking away from things that I'm really committed to. Have you had a similar experience?
Well, what I can say is on the other side of the coin, when I've been in a business like Make It Big Training, that's very close to the central elements of my character, my beliefs. I believe in helping people to grow and to become the best they can. And for me, working in an industry where I'm involved in teaching and coaching and in training people means that my entire self is wired to the success of the business. And I also find it a lot easier to communicate to people what it is that I do.
I think, as we know from Make It Big and our own independent businesses, that it's one thing to know what you do and be able to explain it, and even better businesses explain how they do it, but actually really having a firm understanding of why you're in business, the business you're in, why you're passionate about what you do. That is the thing that most resonates with customers and really with people in general.
It does, and in particular with staff as well.
Absolutely.
So one of the key things that I do when I'm helping to turn around a company is to try to find those very central truths about what the company stands for that would resonate with the staff.
Got it.
Yeah?
Yes.
So people, when they connect with something that is a very central truth, a belief, you'll find that the connection is at a higher level. And it's that connection to something that's making the world better that helps the staff get out of bed in the morning and really want to come and provide 100% to the business they work for.
So that's contrary to what a lot of people think, that in order to get your staff motivated, you have to have a bigger carrot. Pay them more money to incentivize them. Well, actually, what it is knowing why you're in the business you're in and finding staff that also want to be part of that belief or also believe in what you stand for or what you believe. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, and I think if you read any of the great authors around motivation, it's commonly researched and held that it's it's things that are much greater than money that are the biggest motivators for us. And I think that's been certainly the case for me. As much as in the early part of my career, I loved getting paid well, but certainly being part of something that's important and seeing myself gradually helping to contribute to creating something important has made a huge difference to me.
Look, in career and in business, I think we've both had the same experiences that not believing in something, not having a job or having a business that truly resonates with your beliefs or what you want to be in life really can be quite disheartening. Ultimately, I don't think anyone lies on their deathbed worrying about certain minutiae of the business. They will worry about wasting their life doing something that they didn't believe in. And it really is important. I think it's central to Make It Big here. We want you to make your life big, to be your biggest self, to be the biggest and best you that you can be in life, career and business. And we'd love to hear more from you in regards to this and steps that you're taking to do that in your life.
Yeah.
All right.
Please click on the link on this page, submit some comments, some ideas, your thoughts, and make sure you click on the subscription option as well and get some great tips on how to make it big in life, career and business.
Get out there and make it big. Thanks for being with us.